of the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Thunder, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Right now for the Thunder, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's MP in at the 3. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Anthony is out there with Prince, and it's Turner in at the 5. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
From deep, MP, pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move, to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Anthony misses.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Kuzma against MP. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Basket's good.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to MP. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Rebound, Milwaukee. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard. Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Prince against Dort, and it's MP with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-4 run. 41 seconds left in the first. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 17 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Knocks down the long J.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through. Look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Coffee. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Then for Oklahoma City, MP's checked in for Caruso. Dort comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Cole Anthony out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He ended up with 70 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's Porter. Still no points. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Prince against MP. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 16. Inside. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And here's MP from outside. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porter Jr. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Connects again from distance. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Anthony, the pass to Prince. Turner, a screen on Gordon. The three from Prince. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
From deep, MP. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 41.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Turner for 3. The shot misses. And so it's MP making things happen for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Thunder.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and, of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league, and that's mostly true.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's MP in at the small forward position.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Holmgren against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The leaner inside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. MP with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Takes a 13-footer. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
MP shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Prince. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Holmgren. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Anthony with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam. And by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 55.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kuzma finds Portis. Williams grabs the board.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And here's MP from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Prince. Back to Anthony. Kuzma for 3. Drills it from deep. Kuzma's got 12.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
MP inside. Kuzma on him. MP shot is off. .26 seconds left in the third. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's MP. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And he gets it to go. A deep 3 from MP. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right...
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Coffey. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. MP's checked in for Oklahoma City. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Cole Anthony out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. No good with the triple.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's MP. No good. A bit long that time. Well, the Bucks shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For 3, Anthony. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The drive by MP. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Pass to Anthony. And a missed layup. Oklahoma City leading by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Jack's up a 3. Again! What an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Anthony outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo from the arc. They get it back. Second chance shot. The 3 from Prince. No good that time. On the wing, MP. Defended by Kuzma. A nice shot by MP.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I can play a lot better than that.
Ooh, how so?
I get buckets, Jennifer Quintana. You know this. 20 points, that's light work for me. But it's all good. Again, a win's a win. Next game, I know I'll drop 40 points.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Hey, maybe 60.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline. Hey, Doris, these two teams are really bolstered by their benches.
You are so right, Kevin. Talented reserves. They take a ton of pressure off of the starters, and that kind of balance is important.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Kept alive, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. MP deciding where to go with it. Drills the three-pointer.
The floor-spacing ability on display by MP right there.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
A 3 from MP. They get it back. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Nembhard. Top of the key, Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Jackson a screen on Holmgren. Siakam inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
The tray, and it's MP with the 3. MP's got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
From outside the arc, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Some changes for Indiana. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
There's Walker with the three, and once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's MP for three. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Outside, Walker. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Boston. MP, that's for two. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. MP's got 20.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Huff. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 20. The three from MP. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter. With some changes. MP's checked in for Alex Caruso. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker's checked in for Jones. The Pacers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here's MP for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Thunder have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does it. Exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Halliburton. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Halliburton. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
A 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From past the arc, MP again from deep. MP's got 44.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson against MP. They get the rebound. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
But you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And nothing is falling for him right now. MP getting it done for the Thunder. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Siakam's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed. They are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And good, he hits it again.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, here's Nembhard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nembhard's got his first basket of the night. MP, that's for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on SGA. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
The coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
Here's MP, and got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Buries it down low. MP's got 54 points.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Siakam against Holmgren. Shots good by Siakam.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And it's Halliburton missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
He's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Siakam, high post. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Buffs checked in. Jarris Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Kevin, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here's MP for three. And the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Halliburton, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Champ, and again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by McConnell, no good. Thunder have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. On the wing, MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. It could go. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Oklahoma City, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a...
He's checked in for the Thunder. Puts it up off the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Free throw good, MP. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. MP, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another one.
That's 70.
He's unbelievable. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training stats?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Isaiah Hartenstein. Allie, what's his status?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, an immediate response from Pascal. How about that three?
MP outside. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets, we win. Simple formula, easy to replicate. How about you look for it a little bit closer next time out?
Eyes peeled, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
Jennifer, thank you.